Man City running out of patience with Bernardo Silva, and our Liverpool making a huge mistake. Lots and lots to get into on today's video. Make sure you guys smash a like, subscribe and leave your comments down below. But let's start off first with German champions Bayern Munich are interested in Liverpool's Brazil midfielder Fabinho if his proposed move to Al Ittihad does not go through. This is from Sky Germany. I think this is a huge mistake from Liverpool. I know that Fabinho was asked last year and, you know, it's not great, but he's still only 29. It could have been an off year. Liverpool did have an off year as well, and I just think that letting him go is the wrong thing. Liverpool need to build that midfield up, get a little bit more depth, and letting him go is wrong. And it gets worse as we go through this today's gossip column. It gets even worse. Bayern Munich are planning a third bid for Tottenham and England striker Harry Kane and are confident of signing the 29-year-old. That is from the Times. That's obviously great news for if you're a Bayern Munich fan. Bad news if you're a Spurs fan. Bayern Munich now apparently confident that they're going to get Harry Kane, but they're going to have to pay 100 million quid. I'd be very surprised if Daniel Levy let him go for less than that. England defender Kyle Walker is keen to talk to Bayern Munich as he considers an exit from Manchester City this summer. That's from Sky Sports. I've just been told some really good news, positive news on the Kyle Walker front. So fingers crossed he stays, but we'll have to see. Rumours of a £13 million bid letting him leave. That's just a joke. I've been told some good positive news, so hopefully he stays. Atalanta are willing to budge from their £86 million valuation for Denmark striker Rasmus Højlund, who is a top target for Manchester United. However, PSG are also interested in Højlund and have now started their discussions. Of course, United desperate for a striker. We all know that. He's not worth 86 million, and it's no surprise to me that Atalanta are now coming down from that lofty valuation of 86 million. I think 60 million will get him. Still think it's overpriced, but United need a striker. What can they do? Crystal Palace are confident Ivory Coast forward Wilfried Zaha will sign a new deal despite interest from Al Ettifaq and Lazio. You know my thoughts on this, guys. I think Zaha should go get the bag in Saudi. Manchester City are pressing Portugal midfielder Bernardo Silva for an answer on their new £300,000 a week contract offer from the Daily Mirror. So this is what's been said, and I've been told this about a week ago, that City have offered him a new deal, big contract around £300,000. That'll put him level with Jack Grealish and only behind Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland. However, now that Manchester City have offered that contract, they want an answer, because City don't want this to be dragging out to the last week of the transfer window. They want an answer from Bernardo. They've given him a brilliant offer that makes him the third, fourth most paid player at the football club. It's a fantastic offer. City now want an answer for Bernardo. You've been wanting to leave this football club for 2 to 3 years. No one's bid for you. Are you going to now accept this amazing deal, which is probably, going to let you leave at 32, allow you to go back to Benfica where you want to go, or you're going to stall and stall and stall. So you're not going to leave this deal on the table until the last week of the transfer window. No one bids for you, and then you'll go, okay, I'll accept it now. I don't think that's how City are going to let this happen. So City are pressing for a deal, and Bernardo Silva, it's time for a decision. Atletico Madrid are set to rival Chelsea for the signing of Montpellier's French striker Elie Wahi from L'Equipe, big up for the pronunciation. However, Wahi says he does not want to go to Chelsea's sister club Strasbourg on loan if the Blues sign him. Interesting. Brazil left-back Alex Telles is on course to complete a £4 million move from Manchester United to Al Nassr. Yeah, I've seen quite a lot of United fans not happy with this fee. They think he's worth a lot more than £4 million, and I would say that £4 million does seem quite low. He's only 30 years old. It's not like he's a pensioner. I would have thought 10 to 15 would have been around fair, but they're only getting 4 million, so I can see why United fans are not happy with that. Nottingham Forest are closing in on a signing free agent Hola Aina after the Nigeria's defender deal expired at Torino. That's from Times. Nottingham Forest have to get a good core of the squad. They got loads of players in last year. They've got to get a core and get it set, otherwise they'll struggle again. Lazio joined Fulham in the race to sign Chelsea's English winger Callum Hudson-Odoi. That's from Alfredo Pedula. I can't lie, I'm quite surprised that there's not more teams in for him. Rumour has it that you can get him for around 25 to 30 million quid. I think that's a really, really good gamble, a really good risk to reward. 30 million quid, he's only 22 years old. I'm surprised someone a little bit bigger than Fulham hasn't gone in for him. Maybe like a Spurs or, you know, I know Everton are below at Fulham in the league, but they're a bigger club. I'm surprised that no one bigger's gone in for him, really am. Southampton's England under-21 right-back Tino Livramento is closing in on a move to Newcastle. That's from Chronicle Live. Yeah, this one looked like it was stalling. Apparently, Southampton wanted 30 million Newcastle walked away. I reckon this deal will get closer to sort of 20, 25 million. Great signing for Newcastle. Really is an underrated signing, this. At Liverpool, PSG and Atletico Madrid are interested in Mali midfielder Cheikh Decore, but Crystal Palace are demanding £65 million. Look, I really, really like Cheikh Decore. I think he's a great player. 65 is too expensive. Probably closer to 40, 45 million. But Crystal Palace have the right to demand what they want. That's the way the football world is going. Liverpool are holding talks with Preston North End over the sale of Reds 20-year-old English striker Leighton Stewart. Never heard of him. Is another problem here for Liverpool. Spain midfielder Thiago Alcantara is considering a move away from Liverpool with options in Spain, Saudi Arabia and Turkey. Diario Sport have come out with this. Again, I go back to what I've said about Fabinho. Liverpool, for me, they've made two great signings, Szoboszlai and McAllister. Really good signings. Really has improved that midfield. But if they let Fabinho go, they let Thiago go, they let Henderson go, the depth has got even worse. So, for me, they can't let Fabinho, Thiago and Henderson all leave the football club. They've got to keep some depth. You know what I mean? Otherwise, yes, it's great having two brilliant new signings, but if one of them gets injured or they don't hit the ground running, you know what I mean? I think they're making a mistake here, Liverpool. I really, really do. Dutch defender Kijana Hauva and Portuguese winger Chiquinho are on the verge of joining Stoke on loan for the rest of the season from Wolves. That's from Express and Star. Fiorentina's Brazilian defender Igor is set to complete a medical at Brighton on Monday after the clubs agreed on a £14.7 million fee. That's from Fabrizio Romano. So, yeah, Brighton, of course, got a big year ahead of them. Are they going to be able to do as good as they did last year? I'm predicting a slight drop-off. This will be a really, really big test for De Zerbi at Brighton. Monaco have had two bids rejected for Southampton's Ghana defender Mohamed Salisu and might wait until January when they can discuss a free transfer for next summer. So he's only got 1 year left on his deal. I actually like Salisu. I think he's a decent defender. Southampton in a bad position here. You know what I mean? They got relegated. They're going to lose quite a few of the players, and this guy's only got 1 year left on his deal. So if they don't accept a deal now, he can agree a pre-contract deal to join in the summer on a free transfer. So Southampton would expect this deal to get completed at some point because they don't want to lose him on a free. And finally, Gremio coach Renato Gaucho says Uruguay striker Luis Suarez has been talking to the Brazilian club's president about a possible move to Inter Miami, where the 36-year-old would reunite with former Barcelona teammate Lionel Messi. And we know that Luis Suarez and Lionel Messi are very, very close friends. So completely understand why Suarez might want to make that move. But yeah, today's big news, Bernardo Silva, City have put the offer on the table, £300,000 a week, but they're not going to leave it there forever. They want a decision from Bernardo Silva. It's time to make your call. And also Liverpool. At Liverpool, they've made two great signings, but are they now making bad mistakes in letting potentially three midfielders go and weakening that midfield? It's a big, big discussion point. Let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Make sure you smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.